A Zoo5573 was the 1 billionth person on Roblox, but they didn't really know that because, well, there were probably a kid that didn't know about Roblox IDs. Nextbots were first in Gmod and were originally made in there, and it's basically just a PNG image chasing you until you die or something. Later on, there are other games made in Roblox called Nextbots and, well, Evade. Those are really the only 2 very popular ones. Alright, so I know this date, you know this date. March 18th of 2017 is when John Doe apparently hacked a lot of Roblox accounts, and then people didn't go on Roblox for March 18th. These were stamper tools, and usually they are just used in building games to build different items using the stamping tool. Gauze, or Annie Martin Holmes, is a classic myth that is one of the largest myths on Roblox, and it first gained traction in 2014 through his game, where corpses will periodically be added to the game itself without him adding himself. Okay, so unless I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I explained about unbanning Quackity. But basically, Quackity was a YouTuber who just, did different stuff that was inappropriate in Roblox, or just raided servers. So then he was banned, and then I guess people just want him unbanned. So if you didn't know, PewDiePie actually used to be on Roblox, but then his account was banned for having an inappropriate name. So last year in 2022, there was a KSI avatar you're allowed to buy, which you still can today. But basically, you could buy KSI, you could buy some emotes, some limited accessories. But really the only reason why people actually bought him was because he had a literal invisible body glitch. And if you had the headless horseman head, then you could have a whole invisible body. But then later on Roblox fixed this, so then some people kinda wasted some of their Robux. But later on, when Roblox allowed UGC creators to create layer clothing, you're allowed to make a whole invisible avatar without the KSI pack. Back in 2020, near winter, Lil Nas X and Roblox partnered up to do an event, and then that was really it. And interesting about Lil Nas X is that he's one of the partnered up creators to have about 3 different outfits. This is also when Roblox started just partnering up with different music creators and just doing concerts, which, kind of removed the spirit of events and kind of removed the uniqueness of them. Chuck Lloyd was a myth associated with the Shade Life investigation, where, Albert Flamingo did a heavy investigation on Roblox myths, and he was in there. But then later on, Kazdam, the creator of it, was exposed for terrible crimes, which pretty sure we already know what it is. So basically, he was accused of grooming, pedophilia, and manipulating, which is, really bad already. But he's probably one of the worst creators that I've talked about on the Iceberg so far. But I did all this in 2018, then 2020. I eventually stepped down from the myth, section of Roblox, and then, well, that was really it. E/dance is how you dance, and you can do 3 different R6 dances and 3 different R15 dances, which are just R15 versions of them. CB is a Roblox YouTuber who just makes funny content. A Dominus is a hood with pendants and crystals, or you can call them feathers. There's about 12 different Dominuses in Roblox that cost really high prices. But you can't make a fake Dominus, but then Roblox kind of banned some of those that people actually made. Minish was a top 100 forum poster in Roblox and was a developer for a little bit, but then their account was terminated in 2012. But then, later in 2012, their account was re-added when the 2012 hack incident happened, but then was terminated indefinitely. The Junkbot raid happened on the 11th of 14th at 3 p.m. Basically, it was by Albert/Flamingo, He raided Meep City, where it got so raided that he even got kicked out from just losing connection from the amount of players in all the servers. Kids Can't Say Numbers refers to what it says. If you're under 13, then you can't say certain numbers in Roblox. They don't really explain why. Melvin was a player turned into a myth. The original creator had cancer and sadly passed away, so then their account was just turned into a myth, and eventually there was a game made up of Melvin. Basically, a random player would be transported into a random pitch black game, and you had the gray shaggy hair taunt you, but then when you tried to close out your game, it wouldn't work, but then eventually your game would crash. And then that was Melvin, I guess. Wichtig is an exploration game in Roblox, but it's mainly called Mugen, since that's how everybody pronounces it. Mr. Doombringer was a former Roblox moderator / admin, but then resigned, but then went up and working again for Roblox, but was only an intern. Robux Flip was a scam, which basically infiltrated your Roblox account, so it turned all securities, like the high-end ones, low-end ones, any of those, and turned those all off, and then it was eventually revealed that Robux Flip was a predator, even though it was a whole group, so it was probably a group of predators. And also, it involved gambling on the website, so then it was, banned. So this is one of the few Roblox players that actually isn't a weirdo or a predator. But Roku, if you want to pronounce it that way, is one of the only owners of the Ready Player One dominus, the Verneri. Bevels or Bevels, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. It made your avatar and other stuff in Roblox like blocks smoother on the edges at least, so it didn't have a rigid looking design. David Suzuki had a brother named Greg Suzuki. Him and David, Greg and David, they both worked on interactive physics. This was sort of like Roblox, but it was like an educational version. So I worked on that, and then later on Roblox got made, which was still named Dynablox, but then eventually got its name. So earlier in the 2000s in Roblox, they used the Comic Sans font for their website, but then later changed it when they updated it. There are a few different things I'm going to say for verified, but there's the verified sign accessory. Then, like other social media apps, you could get a verification icon right next to your name. And if you verify your account with a phone number or an email, then you could get this green plaid hat. But you can't get the sign anymore because it's considered too inappropriate. Core blocks. So Core Blocks is a bundle that's probably the most popular out of, a bunch of them. Well, at least 1,000. But basically, it's a really cool looking bundle, but then people end up making probably the most bland avatars in Roblox, along with the Headless Horseman, which we'll get to in a little bit. Technically, I bring this up earlier in the Iceberg, but basically, Roblox chat filters are sort of broken, so, if you're under 13 plus, you can't say numbers, of all things. Or even it'll ban you for saying the most meaningless things like hi or hey. Just greeting somebody could get you banned. E/free, it's more of a joke than actually being real. But basically, when people go into a marketplace, on their website at least, because you have to be on there, they'll basically go to a comment section for that specific item, and it'll type in E/free or /E free. Some people claim for it to work, but it doesn't work at all. I mean, I've only tried it once, but I know it doesn't work because, well, why would it? Breaking Point's a simple Roblox game. It has a bunch of game modes, so I'll just explain Goose. So in this game mode, one person's picked as the host, I guess you could say. You tap on people's heads, and then when you actually click on someone, they were Goose, and then you both have to, fight each other with knives.
You can either throw a knife, or you can just stab someone with the knife if you're close to them. And then whoever dies gets to sit down again, and then that's how it goes. It's an infinite loop. Or the other game mode, where basically the lights either go off or on, someone picks someone else to kill, and then people have to point at whoever the killer is. Whoever has the most votes gets executed or just dies. Roblox has other extensions to it. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's something like RoPro, or the other one being BTS Roblox. So in 2020, Roblox updated to avatar shop, so it looks more, I guess, corporate, you could say. It was all darkened. Well, it changed the, whole website to that, sorta, if you want to call it that. But basically, if you know, it could get kind of clunky. The desktop app could get slow, and when it was added to desktop and Windows and Mac, it was really laggy for a lot of other players, and they were just forced to use it because for some reason Roblox just forces it on. You can't really turn it off until Roblox added a way to turn it off. So that's what the desktop app is. So basically, Roblox had this RB Battles event that started in 2021. It wasn't really the best event. I'll be wrong. I just didn't really enjoy it that much, but other people did. But basically, you did different challenges in different games. So I can build a boat. Basically, you set sail on your boat, but then you have to go left to a waterfall. And then you have to unlock this bookcase by reorganizing it. And then eventually you have to go through a boss, which you just have to try and kill the boss, and then you get, the weapon, which is a blue RB battle sword. There's a green and pink one that spell out RB battles, or just some question marks, but I never actually did that, but that's what RB battles were. Wall hopping is a technique some players use in, wall hop dedicated hobbies, and sometimes in other games that aren't really for wall hopping. But basically, how you're supposed to use it, you have your camera on shift lock, and then you go against the wall. And basically, you just, shake your wrist kinda, or just put it side to side at a 45-degree angle while trying to jump up the wall. And then eventually you jump up it, and then that's what wall hopping is. A lag high jump, I didn't even know this was a thing, but basically you go to a wall, right? It has to be higher than you can actually reach. So you go up to it, you go up and just press jump. Once you're at the block, you have to hold the white bar at the top of your window or roadblocks. Once you do that, you let go while still holding space, and then your character sort of just lags and jumps again, so like a lagging double jump, and then you eventually make up to the wall. So basically, Roblox has a few different accessories that have special effects to them. Some of them have sparkle effects, or just a foggy effect like the purple one, or they have fiery effects like the fire one in the middle. But basically, some Roblox items just have different effects to them. This is self-explanatory. It's not a lot of games ever in Roblox, but I'm pretty sure you already knew that. But it's just killing someone after spawn multiple times. Midnight Crystal is a developer of Arsenal. That's really all. Chamoy is a variety of savory sauces on a Mexican pickled fruit. Now what does that have to do with Roblox? If you just zoom in on the image just a little, then you might see Theodore from the Chickbumps, or Alvin and the Chickbumps. I'm not really sure what this is. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I guess it's like a gear of some kind. That's just here. It's a meme. Tanker is a Roblox YouTuber, most commonly known as Arsenal, but I guess he's more commonly known in the Bed Wars community now. And for some reason he uses like the same pose in all of his videos. Tofu used to be a really popular YouTuber back in 2018, but then stopped uploading in 2021. So basically, on the golden boom boxes, or any boombox for that matter, The default code would be a Ring Taco song in Roblox. But for some reason, it was just removed, so you have to just find a new code to put in. I don't think there's a default code in the boombox now. I think it's just empty, or they just put a replacement in. Lumber Tycoon, the probably tycoon lots of people remember. They just cut down trees, then put the trees in a truck, then sell the trees, then get money, then create your tycoon, and you kind of just go over that process a lot. This is self-explanatory, but if you have a Roblox toy, sometimes, probably all the time, it has a code on the back of it. When you reveal it, it gives you the item that your toy had as an accessory for your avatar, which could maybe be a long beard like this one. This refers to the multiple free admin games that are in Roblox. This refers to multiple Robio games. Some of them stay on the website, while other ones are banned for, I guess, poisoning and injecting, people, or prisoners, if you want to call them, or just test subjects. But I'm pretty sure Roblox kind of stopped banning them because there wouldn't really be a point, and I guess they just got tamer. B-tools refers to a tool used in some games where you can just, make other blocks or just edit different blocks to make a whole new world, maybe. Burr is a Roblox YouTuber who only makes Gen Z related content that's supposed to be funny, but it's not really funny, so he kind of just stopped uploading. Okay, 3 of these are games, so I'll explain them very quickly. Aprophobia is a horror game. Make a cake and feed it to a giant noob is self-explanatory. You get to make your own cake and feed it to a noob. And then Field Trip is a field trip horror game, which has a bunch of different games related to it. And Find the Cats is just Find the Cats. JJ's Boy, it sort of says it in the name. I think you could probably tell. But it's an exploit for Roblox and maybe even some other games. But it can, go really fast, teleport, jump really high, any of that. Minecraft shirts refers to some Roblox shirts in the game having Minecraft designs. It could mean something else, but I couldn't really find anything else it was related to. This entry definitely brings back memories from 2021. But basically, it just refers to different people's avatars just resembling a furry's avatar that you'll probably see in real life. That's really all. So, if you watch Total Drama, which is actually an Iceberg I've covered, but if you watch that, you probably know what Survivor is, or vice versa. If you watch Survivor, you know what Total Drama is. But basically, there was a Roblox game named Survivor, and it got removed for, copying the name of Survivor. But then it was re-uploaded to Outlaster, so it didn't get copyright striked again. Snaps X, I'm really not sure how you pronounce that, is another exploiting mod used, So SCP-3008, or the game called 3008, is an SCP-related game in Roblox where basically you're in an IKEA store and you just have to survive and hide from the monsters, which are just faceless IKEA employees. The Epic Duck refers to its accessory made in 2009. I'm pretty sure most Roblox users, even accounts made in 2020, know what this is. Thick legs refers to when girls in Roblox make their avatar just have thick legs, which is just blocky legs. And pets could probably be referring to simulator pets, so like pets in Pet Simulator, or pets in other games like Speed, Ninja, or Muscle Legends. So that was Tier 2 of the definitive Roblox Iceberg. Oh yeah, and Part 2 of the Entry 2. I don't know if that made sense. The next layer, it's basically the first and second layer combined, and maybe like a quarter of it added onto. It's a really long player, so get ready for that in a few weeks.